Hello and welcome to another Tatung Einstein video. Since I got my Tatung Einstein working, there we go, in all its glory, there's still a few things wrong with it. Number one, can you see that? The question mark key doesn't work. That I can fix, I'm sure. Be a bit of a solder joint underneath maybe. Number two, the Gotek wasn't working. Now online, I saw that to get the Gotek to boot on an Einstein, or I think a Spectrum Plus 3 or an MSX, on the floppy cable, you had to cross pins 12 and pins 14, which is what I did there. Yeah. And it doesn't work. Now it could also be that this is the cable from the motherboard of a server and that pin there was blocked off, so I had to poke it with a hot, sharp implement to open the hole up, but it still didn't work. Anyway, from the joys of eBay, I have bought a standard floppy cable, 2 floppy drives, so your boot drive on the PC twisted over, drive B on the PC not twisted over. And as it turns out, the Gotek is on S0 for the boot drive, and this is plugged in directly to the motherboard on the floppy controller. And without crossing any of the pins over, pin 1 on that side there, red, without crossing pins 10 and 12, 12 and 14, whichever it was, let me turn that light off a bit, there we go. So that is on drive 0. Amazing. And also you can hear the Gotek make the clicking noise. So as you can see there, that is xbasic, xbass.com, and that there says Crystal DOS. So you might move it to Word and then do DIR. There we go, TASWord. Next one along, which says Peach Utilities. Amazing. So I'm going to try and see if I've got a game just to prove that it's actually loading. Comms, High Soft C. Oh, let's see what that one is. And that one's music.xbs. Oh, so that's a basic program. Right, okay. So no idea what that one is. Oh, basic programs again. Right, so let's try and go back. Where are we? Xbasic, there we go. Okay, so if I type in XBass, and then you can hear the drive actually load. And there's Crystal Basic. So I think that's quite a success. The next thing I need to do is to get the rotary encoder working. So I think one of these cables in here is configured wrong.
A few moments later.
Okay, so in the previous clip you saw a very brief configuration of the cables. I mean, it wasn't the best view in the world of how they were connected previously for the Gotek. So as you can see from this little still here, the yellow cable is over near the power cable, which looked right on one of the pictures that I'd got off the internet, but it turns out that it should have been the red cable on my rotary encoder. So what I've done is I've taken the cap off, okay, there, and this allows me to poke the rotary encoder back through so we can show you what's going on. So from here, if we turn the front side, as you can see on that, we've got ground, plus, SW, DT and clock. Okay, so in here, if I put that there, can we see that in one go? Yes, we can. Right, so the clock, which is the green cable, needs to go to the very bottom connector on that end pin on the Gotek. Then the DT goes onto the pin above it. The SW goes onto the furthest side pin. So 2 in. So from here, 1 pin, 2 pins, 3 pins, 4 pins. So the third and fourth pins there. The SW goes onto the farthest away pin. And then the ground goes to the closest pin, which is there. And then the plus 3 volts goes to the plus 3 volts here, which is, so we can zoom in for you a bit maybe. So you can see there, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth pin along on the jumper set. If I move the cable out of the way, you can actually see that better. So pins 1 and 2 there, pins 3, pins 4 on that way. What I will do now is I will take a picture, a still picture, with the light on, so you can actually see the connections inside the Gotek device. And that makes the rotary encoder work the same way as pressing those 2 buttons on the front. There we go. So those 2 buttons there, you press forward, backwards, forward, backwards. The same with the encoder. You rotate one way, forward, rotate backwards. You don't need to click it in. You don't need to press any buttons. You just leave it as it is. And that, I think, is enough for this video. That's how you get the Gotek working with Flash Floppy, which you saw me burn and write to it in a previous video. So that was part 2 of video 26, or part B, whichever way you want to call it, of the Tatung Einstein refurbishment. Now we're almost there. The last thing I need to do now is make the keyboard white. Now you can probably see from this video that we're on now that the keyboard is nice and white. So it shows that the B-Blonde session that I've got to come did actually work. But I will put that as the next video online, and then you can see what I did for it, and that will bring to a conclusion the refurbishment and the getting working of the Tatung Einstein. and it's been 3 proper parts, and then a few little bits like the Gotek and the unboxing and things. So it's been quite a good video series on the Einstein, and there are more to come. So thanks for watching this video. Short and sweet, I know, but they're getting shorter now because I'm getting more proficient in modifying and fixing kit. So if you like these videos, please smash the thumbs up icon, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon so that you get notifications when I upload more videos. And then on that note, I will leave you till the next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.